The USA is currently considered to have the best women's soccer team in the world. The US has won 3 of the last 5 Women's World Cups and 4 Olympic gold medals. They are also the defending world champions. The US is deep and talented. They have strong leadership, great athleticism, and technical ability. They are also the most recognizable team in the world, winning over the hearts of fans of all ages. Canada has emerged as a strong challenger in recent years. They have earned the bronze medal at the last 2 World Cups and have one of the highest FIFA rankings. Led by captain Christine Sinclair, they have a promising future ahead. Aside from the US and Canada, a number of other countries have achieved notable success in women's soccer. Germany has won 2 World Cups and 2 Olympic gold medals, while Japan is the defending Olympic champion. England is another powerhouse, having reached the semifinals 3 times in the past 4 World Cup tournaments. They are currently ranked 3rd in the world and are a team to watch in the future. France has made a big impact in recent years, winning the She Believes Cup earlier this year. They are currently 4th in the world rankings and could be contenders for the next World Cup. Sweden is another powerhouse in the women's game. They have reached the semi-finals of the World Cup twice and won bronze this year. In addition, they hold the record for the most Olympic medals in women's soccer, with 4. Brazil is the only team to have played in all 7 World Cups, and despite not winning any, they have consistently performed well. The Silico are currently 6th in the world rankings. Norway has won 2 World Cup titles and an Olympic gold medal, plus they have one of the world's best players in Ada Hegerberg. The Norwegians also boast an impressive FIFA ranking of 10th. Australia is the only team from the Oceania region to have ever qualified for a World Cup, and currently sits 9th in the world rankings. The Matildas have shown great potential, having reached the quarter-finals of the last 2 World Cups. Netherlands has recently emerged as a power in the women's game, having reached the finals of the 2017 European Championships and the 2019 World Cup. Meanwhile, in just their 2nd World Cup, Scotland impressed with an unforgettable run to the knockout stages. South Korea is another team to watch. They have performed well in both the World Cup and the Asian Cup, and currently sit 12th in the world rankings. China is a team with a rich history in the women's game. They have reached 3 World Cup quarter-finals and won the Asian Cup in 2018. However, they have recently slipped from the top 10. Another team that has been present at every World Cup is Nigeria. They have recently become a force to be reckoned with, having won the African Women's Cup of Nations twice and reaching the knockout stages of the 2019 World Cup. Spain is currently ranked 13th in the world and is a team that could surprise in the future. They have won the Euro Cup 4 times and would certainly be a contender for the World Cup, given their form. Mexico is one of the most underrated teams in the world. They have had consistent success since the 1990s, finishing 4th in the 1999 World Cup and winning the CONCACAF Women's Gold Cup in 2012. Finland made history this year by becoming the first Nordic country to qualify for a World Cup, and currently are ranked 15th in the world. New Zealand is another team to watch out for. They have performed admirably in the past 2 World Cup tournaments, reaching the knockout stages twice. Argentina is a team with a bright future ahead of them. They are currently ranked 18th in the world, but their young squad will be sure to surprise in the future. Finland is another team making waves in the women's game. Led by captain Miranda Nild, they performed brilliantly by reaching the knockout stages of the 2019 World Cup. Côte d'Ivoire has recently become one of the most exciting teams to watch in the women's game. They have reached the quarterfinals of the African Women's Cup of Nations twice, and currently are ranked 19th in the world. Chile is another team that could be surprise contenders in the next World Cup. They are currently ranked 20th in the world and won the Copa America in 2018. Cameroon has also been on the rise in recent years. They have won 2 African Women's Cup of Nations and have reached the quarter-finals of the World Cup before. Ghana has also achieved a tremendous amount in the women's game. They have won 1 African Women's Cup of Nations and constantly produce talented players. Norway is another strong contender in the women's game. They have won 2 World Cups and an Olympic gold medal and have recently been deep in the top 10 rankings.